never again, please. GT4. El Capitan. Now for the time lapse of the El Capitan, pieces of which you've seen a number of times already. Keep in mind this course has intense elevation changes, so maintaining the balance of the car is vital. The key part of the track is the section after the first right-hand corner. Because the driving surface changes abruptly, be careful of the sudden understeer. Also take note of the blind corner after the tunnel. Make sure you're set up for this corner before it becomes visible. In fact, always envision there's a corner ahead of you. There's caretaking. There are parts on this track where you'll see stones and rubble to the side. There's very little grip here, so staying away from these is irregularities is recommended. I don't know how it's so difficult for me to just read text on a screen, but it is, and I don't know how. Anyways, I guess let's go back on what I was saying earlier. Okay. Go back on what I was saying earlier. I am recording like another main project, like I said. I have a few other like main project series that I want to kind of get through at some point. Probably not now, like definitely not recording at least. I have several series planned that I want to do, or games like I want to get through. Um, a lot of them are very long. A lot of them are definitely games that we're gonna have to just like, you know, I barely tapped it. Okay, whatever. One of them in particular is like there's one series I want to do, but the amount of time that series will probably take to actually get through is insane, and I don't know how long it will take to actually get through all the games, but hopefully at some point I'll be able to just like periodically periodically chip away at I realized I was doing that and then I just didn't stop myself. I realized I was turning directly into failing. Anyways, that one series is gonna definitely be the longest, I imagine, probably the most amount of time is like a series of any game will take up on this channel, so that's definitely gonna be something to look forward to. Side series, there are definitely some smaller games I want to try and get through, so I probably will record those in between sessions of this GT4 and the other main project I'm recording right now. Um, aside, Ugh. Aside from that, I am. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Aside from that, I don't imagine there'll be uh, a lot of things that will like interfere with the upload schedule. I know I've been inconsistent, even with this series towards the later half. Right now, Luigi's Mansion, which is being uploaded at the moment, is fairly consistent, being uploaded every Sunday, but I have been inconsistent with like a bit. I think like a couple episodes. Let me see. I don't know what a couple episodes ago would be at this point. I think the last episode I uploaded was 11, so I think episode 10, I want to say. It was either that or 11 where I just didn't upload on the Sunday I was supposed to. I just kind of forgot, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. So, fairly consistent uploader here, but that's besides the point. It got out. It'll be finished. Luigi's Mansion will be done at some point. Who cares? I do. I should be concerned about uploading this correctly. Also, I don't know what the hell I was thinking about the series being done in May, considering the fact that there's still a little bit to go in Luigi's Mansion. So, no, I don't want to retry. I want to get out of here. I just said a bronze time, dude. Anyways, yeah, so the series will probably get done in May. Hopefully not June. I'm hoping it doesn't end in June. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be a bit difficult. Okay. S10, one lap Grand Trial Grand Circuit. Let's now do a time lap of the Grand Canyon course, a long dirt track. You need plenty of concentration to complete this 3.5-kilometer circuit. The key point here is the section near the cliffs. There are many corners where you'll need to slide the car, so control is vital in establishing a good lap time. The important thing to remember when sliding your car are braking and lifting off the throttle. The tightest part at the end of this cliff section can make or break your turn. Getting too flashy with your driving may result in the loss of time, so be efficient as possible. What is it, a Mitsubishi Starion? Yeah. Let's see. What about? I don't know if I'll do any more Gran Turismo games after this, because a lot of them are fairly similar to GT4. Just they have kind of different events, more cars or less cars, depending on which or which way you want to go chronologically of release. Some of them have some cool content, but I don't know if I'll think that's enough to actually go and record those. I don't know too much about other series. There are a couple of things I want to do, but don't know how they'll play out. And then, um, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on the race, not the race, trying to just make sure I don't crash the wall or anything. So sorry about the lack of commentary there. All right, run it straight. So I think I have a pretty good plan for what I want to do with this channel, at least for probably just this year, honestly. I don't imagine the Let's Play I'm plan on doing right after this one will probably take that long to upload in its entirety, so I'll have to get something else cooked up, right? Um, I think this year will be probably a good year, I'm hoping. I hope the YouTube algorithm chooses me to start trending, I guess. So I'll blow up and become famous. I don't know. Definitely concentrating here. Oh, I thought that would have been. If that ended the run, I would have stopped recording for the day. I don't know. If me bumping into that, like, I thought I saw like a little thing sticking out of the finish line. If that ended the run, I probably would have just given up on recording for the day. Just call it quits, or just take a break. I don't know. Anyways, now that we're on the S11 at Over Paris and a fucking Renault Clio. The pristine streets of Paris is the site for this track, the Opera Paris course. We'll be doing a timed lap. Although this course is relatively simple, there are a number of chicanes placed at open sections of the track. Getting the car slowed down and effectively negotiating the chicanes are key to getting a good lap time. Because the performance of the car is so high, make sure you find the correct braking points for every corner. There are surface irregularities on the track, which tends to happen on city streets that collect standing water. So when you get set up on the outside edges of the road, you may experience the place de la Concorde serves as The start and the finish line, envision and think of this trek in its entirety as you devise your plan of attack. So yeah, I think I had the good plan for this series, not this series. Well, yeah, this series too. I have a plan on what I'm gonna end up doing, although one part's a little bit iffy. But I do have a good plan for the series on when I'm gonna wrap it up, when I'm gonna record, what I'm gonna end up doing, stuff like that, you know. But I have another series planned right after GT4 ends, so it'll probably be done. Hopefully, I'll get it done soon. Luigi's Mansion at the time of recording this is still in progress, but we're in the second half of all the episodes I've recorded, so it should be done relatively soon. I may start uploading those bi-weekly or not, because I just want to make sure I can record as much as possible before I start uploading more video or start recording more videos. Let's see. I think the only other thing I'd probably want to do is just there's not really anything else I have planned for the channel at least. But just a few other Let's Plays I want to plan on doing. A couple I'm recording at the moment. Uh, a series I want to do in the future, and a series or a game I'm currently going through and are recording at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say the future for this channel is secured because I do think I have a good plan on what I want to do for the series. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is a bad time. I'll be right back real quick. And another beautiful run of 140. We passed S11. Yeah. Only 4 more tests to go until we're done with all license tests. And the game. Although we don't have all the prize cars. Because I kind of forgot to go back and get uh, gold on all of them. Okay. S12 Suzuka Circuit. Now for a timed lap of the most famous course in Japan, Suzuka. You'll be using the Modal Pitwork 350Z that races in the Japanese Grand Touring Championship. Reverse bank at Spoon and 130R are some of the famous corners on this course. You'll need to use all of your driving skills to get a good lap time here. The thing about Suzuka is that you can't establish a good lap time by just concentrating on one corner. To be successful, you must always be planning for 1 or 2 corners ahead of the one you're on. This means establishing the correct line and the speed well in advance. Envision the course in its entirety, not just bits and pieces at a time, and then devise your plan of attack. Alright. Oh, the brakes in this thing are amazing. Well, I was locked in, and then I fucking brake too much on that one turn right there. that was close. Dude, I was locked in. I realized once how fast once I realized how good the brakes actually were, I was like, I have to lock in on this. I cannot talk about that because that is definitely something you have to like take very fast. And I knew like the second that the speed hit, I just knew that that was going to be when I had to lock in on. Same thing with this one, honestly. California's popular Infineon Raceway is the site for our next test. We'll be doing a time lapse of the sports car course known better as Sears Point. It's a track that has been designed for the into the region's rolling hills, resulting in a unique layout. After the start, you'll have a steep uphill climb. It's difficult to see the road ahead, which with blind corners aplenty, plus slick spots where traction is bad, so proceed with caution. About halfway through the course, you'll be traveling downhill after the hairpin. There are a number of slow corners, so establishing a good rhythm is key to clearing this section. Your test vehicle is the Audi R8 race car. Needless to say, speed control is important. Alright, this made me know that I'm gonna have to lock in on real quick. I know S15, they're okay. Well, I didn't even make it that far, so I don't have to really cut anywhere. Anyways, as I was saying, S15 will probably also be one I don't commentate too much on, just because that one is also that one's just long because it's Nürburgring and I fucking hate it. Hell. There we go. Finally made it past the first turn right there. I'll be right back. After finding out the secret of this, which is essentially that last turn fucking hates you. Or the first turn hates you. This first little section here fucking hates you. I don't need to fucking retry. Get me out of here. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, that first turn fucking hates you, so it's very much something that you want to look out for. But we beat it, so it doesn't matter. S14, Charminix. We're running a full lap of the Charminix for this test. Let's see how quickly you can navigate this long ice track that stretches for more than 2 miles. The snow is partially cleared at the start of the course. Nevertheless, there's very little grip on the outside of the track where there are patches of snow. They'll be more than likely to spin, caused by the difference in grip between the right and left tires in the tunnel. Snow on the ground and a number of tight corners will upset the balance of your car. Be delicate on the throttle and concentrate on the forward progress of your car, and you should be okay. There are plenty of places where the car's balance will be compromised, as well as the tire's traction. So refrain from being overly aggressive on the throttle, otherwise you'll spin the driving surface in the slicker here than on dirt, so be cautious. I still fucking fumbled everything. Uh, yeah. Alright. Hopefully this one doesn't want to have to log in too much, 'cause I do want to actually commentate over the game, and I braked for a bit. You want to know something? The car just didn't turn. Like, when I say didn't turn, I mean didn't turn, like, at all. Look at how fucking Dude, this car sucks. What, is it not meant to fucking... Oh, it's no wonder why this car sucks. It's on fucking snow tires, that's why. Okay, so I just have to be careful on literally anything that doesn't snow, because fucking trying to drive this thing on tarmac is fucking impossible. It turns so fucking slow. There we go. Now we're on a section of the course that this thing can actually, turn on. And now we're back on a section it can't. And now we're back on a section it can. Oh, no, never mind. This is fully snow now. Oh, we're home free with this one now, I guess. I'll be right back again. Okay, so I beat it. Don't question how, but I did. Because I could not tell you how the hell I managed to do it. It was a lot of fucking sliding and bullshit. Yeah, whatever. We're on S15 now. Circuit de la Sarthe. Internationally famous high-speed track of Le Mans Sarthe Circuit 1 is the venue for this test. One fully timed lap. Our mount is the Bentley Speed 8 race car. This course can be divided into three main high-speed sections. The first and longest, the Mulsanne, the straight of or 100 there's the two chicanes, but most challenging is the straight leads on the Indianapolis corner. Here, the track is narrow and there's a slight bend, therefore you need to take the proper line you're going off. And be careful not to drive onto the curb ring too much here. The infield section and elevation changes with corners that are difficult to see. There are also corners on a flat plane right after a steep uphill climb. Remember that without the proper weight of the front tires, you'll invoke understeer. Okay, let's go. Circuit de la Sarthe. You'll remember this was the last course of the Gran Turismo World Championship that we had to go through. So, yeah, it's cool to be back. Except this time we can't cheat and use the cheese strat here. We have to actually race the course normally. Hmm. Anyways, now that we're on the straight, get some time now to actually relax and do whatever. Okay, just do that. Anyways, let's see. After this, I'll probably record like a regular championship or something. And then I don't know. I'll probably go back to recording the other main projects I do want to get out. Just because that one's also probably going to take a little bit to actually record, considering the style of that game that I am currently recording at the moment. That game will probably take a while to actually record because that one is a lot of it's a lot of like when would I consider this a good stopping point for something, much like this series, except to a pretty big degree, I'd say. But with this game, there's at least like certain things you can point to and be like, yeah, this would be a good stopping point. Unfortunately, I haven't hit. Well, I have hit multiple of the things that I would say would be a good stopping point. It's just unfortunately, um, I decided I should probably do more of the series. I don't know how the hell I managed to avoid fucking flying off the track, but yeah, we'll take it. And also, I'm pretty sure that my time was faster there than when I took it normally. So I'm just saying, it's probably better just to, I don't know, do something. I don't know if I can know. I'll be right back. Oh, my fucking. Okay, we're done with Circuit de la Sarthe. Oh, I keep hitting retry instead of exit when I want to not have to do super licenses again. Oh, that sucked. You know what's gonna suck even more? The graduation test, because you want to know where this one's at. You guessed it. It's the fucking Nürburgring. To obtain your super license, you'll need to master the ultimate challenge of sports car driving, the North Course at Nürburgring. Make sure all the skills you've learned thus far to tackle this test. Your test car has more performance than the pace car you followed previously, with the higher average speeds, so you will always be thinking ahead. After crossing the bridge at the start of the track, you'll come upon a high-speed section where your driving line must be precise, and then there's a highly technical section that comes after the off-chamber carousel. Make sure you turn the curbing through these corners by changing your line slightly. You may gain more speed through some parts of this track, thus improving your lap time. You'll find that the more you've lapped the ring, the more you discover its profound nature. Alright, let's get this started. 7 minutes of bullshit. Not even like a minute in, and we already failed. This car doesn't even handle that good, to be honest. This car fucking sucks. Alright, I made it past the section that was giving us so much problems. Now to find another section that will. Ooh, there you go! I'm right back. Okay. I made it to the straight. I got a minute left to be able to actually get through the rest of this course, but I'm pretty sure it's done. licenses are done. We did it. Or I did it. I got through all the licenses in the game. Ugh. And our prize for completing the super licenses is not only a certificate that lets us perform in these events, but now we have ourselves a Mercury Cougar XR7. I'm pretty sure this is a special color variant of this car because you can get this car in uh pretty much in the used car dealership if you get lucky. Like if we go check right now, I'm pretty sure you can see that. Let's see, historic showroom. Lineups changed. It's not here, but you can find it in here. I know you can find it in here. It's just not here right now. So that was it for Gran Turismo 4 for this episode. That was a lot of time spent just getting these last few fucking license tests done. And we're done with it now. I had a stretch right there. Sorry. Anyways, that's it for now. Next time on Gran Turismo 4, you will be seeing an endurance event and seeing exactly how that'll play out. So I'll see you guys next time.